soon, TM. We're already there. We're already in a cyberpunk dystopia future. And I'll have you know, our cyberpunk dystopian future is significantly scarier than cyberpunk. Because it's real life. Anyway, we're gonna go play some more of that Patreon game. So I'm just going to place a easy dump a easy $500,000 into DF. Yeah, just an easy $500,000. But once a month, on the first of every month, approximately, I will, for all tiers on my Patreon, be posting a little poll where you can vote on a game that I will play and do my best to get into, regardless of whether or not I like it. Granted, I am the one selecting the games, so I'm not going to pick a game I hate or I know I'll hate. I'm going to shut my music off. The game this month is Wayward, which is a little survival crafting traditional roguelike, which frustrated the ever-living fuck out of me yesterday. So let's see if it does that again. It's very cute, but it is frustrating because it has controls made by a crazy person. But that's okay. We needed to bring back Renaissance-style patronage to get us some good art. I mean, one of my favorite examples of that, Minnow, was when the ADOM devs were kickstarting their Steam version for ADOM. Was it ADOM Master Edition? I actually can't remember the name of it. But the Steam version of ADOM and their expansion pack for ADOM, when they were kickstarting that, they had a tier that was, they had a tier that was $50,000. And the $50,000 tier was, they would print off the source code for ADOM, bind it into a book, and get on a plane and fly anywhere in the world and give it to you. Notch wanted to give them $50,000 to do this. Notch is in Minecraft Notch. Like right at the height of his success before he'd sold the game to Microsoft, I think. But it was on Indiegogo instead of Kickstarter because they were in Germany and you weren't allowed to use Kickstarter in Germany at the time. And Indiegogo wasn't able to process the payment because it was too big. So he would have had to do an immediate bank transfer. They tried to set it up, and Notch kind of changed his mind halfway through and went, nah, actually, I didn't do it. So they lost out on 50 grand. Which sucks, because I don't even think that project made 100 grand. They made like $80,000 or something. Anyway. So if you're done with DF today, there are quite a few streams that you could go watch of DF. Userun is cool, and he's live. Weird Stuff, Cool Stuff is also live, and he's cool. I don't know any of the other streamers, but there's a few of them. So if you want to go watch more DF, you can go watch one of them. But if you stick around, it means a lot. And we're going to go play some Wayward. Not that button. How did I manage to launch Caves of Cud? Whoops. Quit. Fix that. This game. There we go. Trombone is Audio Coaster's unique sound command. So that costs him $25 a month. If you would like a sound command, the generic ones are $6.99 a month on Patreon, $25 a month if you would like a custom one, like Audios. That is one of the generic ones. I went through my wish list recently and deleted everything. So I have I think it's 4 games on my wish list now. I had hundreds of games on my wish list. Hundreds! So yeah, once again, $1 a month on Patreon will get you into the Patreon poll to vote on games that I play. You come here for my voice? Well. Means a lot. Were you ever able to figure out the Twitch eating your money situation, Orange? I'm gonna lean the chair back. I'm gonna need a less stressful. I mean, he didn't buy a mall caffeine, but he did outbid Jay-Z for a house. So, isn't that kind of almost the same thing? All right, so we're going to set this to custom, and we're going to customize it. Because this game has some things that I really don't like. So this is my second time messing with this. Doesn't have much Microsoft money. Jay-Z has a lot of money, dude. So I'm going to be leaving everything unlocked because I think progression systems in video games are dumb. So I'm going to turn that off. Starting island biome, random. Leave everything else on random. Give me starting items, yes please. I like how you can make burns untreatable. Why would you ever do that? But yeah, we're just gonna leave everything on default aside from I'm turning off. This game has multiplayer. It also has a real-time mode in the simultaneous turns thing, which is weird. No, this game has multiplayer. Multiplayer. We're refunded within minutes? Good. Good. But welcome to Wayward. Yeah, I don't know why you'd ever want to play a turn-based game in multiplayer. That seems absolutely insufferable. But anyway, welcome to Wayward, the Patreon game. The game that you guys voted on, or at least my patrons voted on. So if you hate it, you can blame them and support me on Patreon to vote for a different game. I've changed it now so I have all of the recipes unlocked because I think having like a linear progression on unlocks is silly. And we're gonna go punch some trees and get us some tools. Although I have a stick in my inventory already, so I'm just gonna disassemble that. I'm gonna make me a sharp rock and some string, and then I'm going to make us an axe. And put that as a tool. Let's go hack down some trees. Civilization would like a word with you? Wait, what? There we go. All right, let's make ourselves a wooden spear. This is already significantly more pleasant. Oh, what, multiplayer Civ? I mean, unless people really know what they're doing, yeah, it's completely insufferable. Let's hack down some more trees. It's a large rock, which I should dismantle, which I can't because I don't have a hammer. I also have raspberries. Ooh. When I dismantle raspberries, I get raspberry seeds. I assume I can plant those. Let's rest on the ground real quick. Take a break. Hey, G-Panda. I mean, this game does have a real-time mode. I don't know why you'd ever want to use it. But it has that, where turns move simultaneously. I don't know. This doesn't really strike me as a sort of game you'd want to play with a lot of people. I could be wrong there, but So I need a pick. Just a normal ass pickaxe. A stone. Wrought iron, stone pickaxe. One of these guys. So I need string, two sharpened rocks. All right. Well, I need that. I gotta go break some things so I can make some string. There we go. I need to have 2 of these. 2 stripped barks. Which I think I can get from dismantling these guys. Dismantle. And dismantle. With some kind of Battle Royale map shrinking work? I don't know. Second try on Wayward, yes. Second try on Wayward. Wooden shavings. Interesting. The, like, dismantling of items is interesting. It's like, oh yeah, dismantle this and then dismantle this to get this. It's like, well, there we go. Anyway, now I can make string. So I have string, and then I can make a pickaxe or a stone pickaxe once I get a few more things. Except this time we have everything unlocked. Instead of having to do their silly, arbitrary demands. That's seawater. Which I can't dismantle unless I have a hammer, so. Which I could make, actually. There's a sharp rock. Let's go pick that up. Tumbleweed. What's in the dismantle tab of the crafting window? This side? Oh, just lets you click on things to be able to dismantle them. I still think that this UI design is wildly stupid, but, you know. That's one of those, I think, trees that there's slimes in this game. That's one of those things that I will be barking up for all eternity, and very few people will ever actually agree with me. Also, some of you will be happy. My mom just sent me a text stating that she would like... I failed making a sharp rock. Well, that she would like to delay me going over to her house to do some work for her till tomorrow. So we could do a record stream tonight. All right. So now we have a pickaxe, we have a spear, and we have an axe. So next kind of order of business is to find water. Fortunately, I was lucky and spawned with a raspberry, so I can eat some berries. But the thing that I need to find is a rain catcher. Although fire pit is probably the next thing we need to make. I need 5 rocks for that. So if I just take a break, my dude can rest. I can do some mining. I have an exceptional large rock. I love that there's different qualities in rocks. Question is, ooh, is that fresh water? It's a small, yeah, there's some shallow fresh water. Excellent. This is our little campsite. Yeah, no, I always options, especially for early access games. Always options. Okay, hold on. No, that's a bandage. A moss-covered book. Let's dismantle that. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. I need to make a hand drill, which I failed. Failed again. Got it done. Okay, so now I have a hand drill, so I can stoke fires, in theory. Dismantle that tree bark. Can I dismantle that again? I think I can use stripped bark as kindling. Useful as cordage. I don't know. We'll try. Seems to be working. Well, there we go. There's our fire. Let's sleep. Okay. There are many others like it, but this one is mine. This one is exceptional because it is mine and I can touch it. A remarkable spruce tree. Spruce tree. So now we must acquire Bunny and go murder Bunny, and then we can come back here and cook Bunny. There was a slime up there, but I'm not certain how strong a slime is, so I'm not going to murder a slime. Oh, there's a bunny. No, that's a goat. Well, that'll work. Come here, goat. It hit me for a lot of damage. And I got it dead. All right, let's, I have a sharp rock. Wait, is it not dead? Nope, it's not dead. Never mind. Ow. Come here, goat. I'm bleeding. Put a band-aid on. Kind of wish there was some indication as to how much HP it had. Ow. Got it. Carve with tool. 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 And carve with tool. And my metabolism has slowed. You require less food and water. Well, why couldn't that just happen all the time? I want to say I can do something with the animal pelt, like make bandages. Okay, so now I can make animal glue. Pemmican cooked meat. I failed to cook the meat. I failed to cook it again. And now we have cooked meat. I think. Nope, we still don't have cooked meat. Tried, failed again, failed again. Now I have poorly cooked meat. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. I can make a bandage. I made a bandage. Natural glue processed from boiling animal bones that can be used to reinforce secure items. Huh. Make a bone pole? A smooth cudgel. Strong, flexible animal tissue, commonly used for making bows from simple cartilage. Can also make a short bow. Now I have a short bow. No idea what that's for. I mean, I can guess, but... An arrow shaft. Let's make an arrow shaft. Let's make a few arrow shafts. So now that this is like maybe a fairer shake versus the second one, I'm going to criticize this game for a second here. So this is my second time playing it, right? My issue with this UX is these little pictures. Like, yes, I know that that's a raspberry, right? I really wish that there was an alternate option for this UI that instead of just giving me these rows of pictures, I wish it would either A, stack these items so that it wouldn't fill my inventory up so much, because this is just obnoxious. But my biggest wish is that instead of having this style of UI and this style of crafting thing, just put an item here and then write what the item is right next to it. And just give me a list that I can sort through. You can make them half the size. So much easier to manage instead of just these little pictures. I know a lot of people like these pictures with these big tooltips. Like, you can give me the pop-out tooltip when I hover over it, but like, just say stone arrow and then just let me search through it. So much easier than just having this massive thing of pictures. Same with up here. Just give me a list of what's in my inventory. I don't need any of this. There's another thing about this game that's very confusing to me. It's controlled with WASD, right? Q is the action button. Instead of me just doing the nearest action to me, making it context sensitive, like here would be dig in the ground with my hands, right? It selects it with the mouse and then makes me decide what to do. Like, there has to be a way of doing this where the action button isn't two options, right? There should be a hotkey for dig and a hotkey for rest. You know? It shouldn't give me those two different things. Like, that's just bloody silly. Come on. Like, let's be real here. Q doesn't need to be both dig and rest. So, this game has this amazing ability to make very simple tasks incredibly cumbersome to a point where it's frustrating. That being said, I do think that there's probably a really cool game here. It's just gonna take a little bit for me to find it, I think. Okay, so I kind of want a stone water still. Hollowed out rock with a stone lid used to desalinate water by boiling it and then collecting steam into a separate container. So that's what I want. That's what I would like. And I don't think that that's ridiculous requests or statements. Chat, what do you guys think of this game from what you guys have seen? I'd be curious to know your guys' thoughts. How many rocks do I need for that still? I need 1 string, which I have, and then I need 2 rocks, so... Come on. Interesting. You can make a sundial, I guess, to tell the time of day. Ready to be lit to... Okay, so let's drop you. Drop you. And where did that thing go? This thing. Does not have a container added to catch water. Okay. So what container do I need to add to it to catch water? I mean, Survivalists is less complex than this by a lot, for sure. So I could kind of see the interest in something like Survivalists, but not this. This game is definitely trying to go for complexity, but my issue with it is it seems to have a lot of complexity for complexity's sake. Okay, so now it's more on yourself. How the heck do I place this? Maybe drop it? Cannot drop it here. Maybe now that it's in my inventory, I can light it? Stone water still does not have a container attached to catch water. Ah, there we go. I failed purifying my water. Failed a second time. There we go. I've now successfully purified my water. Next task is to acquire more food, although we do currently have that cooked meat. Okay, so I need a container and full of seawater in order to use this still. So I currently have a container with fresh water. That's a dirt, so I need clay to make a raw clay jug. Well, it doesn't really matter because I've got the water. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. I already have a spear. I have a hand drill. Lockpick is useless. Pile of compost is used for smoldering fires. A mix of decaying organic matter full of chemical nutrients, great for growing plants when combined with other fertilizer components. Small cork plug. Well, I should probably make me a hammer, if I remember correctly, because currently we just have the axe and the pickaxe, so let's make a hammer. Well, thank you to everybody who's sticking around, yeah. Whoopsies. No, I don't want to step there. Although, shoutouts to the game for not making me step onto the fire every single time I accidentally do that. Although the full screenness of that is a little bothersome. All right, let's make... It's funny, I quite like most of the music in the game. Can't fucking stand this track. So hopefully it doesn't keep up too much. Stripped bark. Let's dismantle you. Now I can make string. Failed to make string twice. I really want to try fishing, but you can make deadfall traps. Interesting. Sundial, cork, stone knife. That's for working with gathering and harvesting stuff, so I should probably grab that. Let's put that into the third spot. Should probably go find some more food, although I'm just gonna eat this. I don't like this style of beat. It's like, kind of sounds like trap, and I'm not a fan. I do really like the way the shadows look. Oh, there's another goat, which I know I can kill. My spear is kind of going to shit on durability, so I'm going to make another one. It missed. I missed it, and it hit me. I missed it again. Is this goat just killing me now, then? I was wondering if I could... I guess I can unequip that. Equip that. Can I dismantle you? Claire, apparently I can't. There we go. Now I'm actually hitting the goat. At least I have a bandage. Goats are fucking beefy, man. Alright, fuck that goat. I don't have a bandage anymore. Please don't hurt me, goat. Hip-hop does not fit chiptunes. Like, this one's kind of fine. I like this tune. This tune's pretty chill. I mean, you know what? There's a rabbit. That's a little bit less of a pain. There's also this giant spider here. Let's pick up that. I'm not sure what I can do with the silk, but I'm sure there's something I can do with it. Also have the spoder meat. And I have that purified water. There's also a rat up there that I could try and kill. Is that a shark? A red snapper. A massive snapper lurks below. This various one is known for its red hue, so bad, I guess. Ow, I got bit by a rabbit. There we go. Carve with tool. There we go. Remarkable bone fragments. Let's dismantle those bone fragments, and now I have a bone needle. Raw cod? Hot damn. Fish? I need to figure out how to fish in this game, because I love fishing in games. Let's dismantle those bone fragments. Encumbrance is not too wrecked. Let's go to grab this rat for food as well, and then we can go cook. I mean, have you ever seen a rabbit yawn? Like, rabbits are kind of scary. Okay, that's a dead rat. All right. I now have a band-aid, which I'm just going to use to heal because I'm kind of low. All right, so we got to get back up to there. Looks like the sun's going down. Let's just... Did my stone axe dead? Looks like it did. Oh well, that's fine. Have to relight my fire. Drop that on there. And where did it go? Let's sort my inventory. There it is. This is why a list inventory would be really nice. There we go. Stoke fire. Stoke fire. Ignite. All right. I can make a cooked fish kebab. Yo. Cool. All right. Let's cook some meat. You've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's basically the same. A wooden spear may be destroyed on failure to what? That's okay. Might as well just make everything I can make. I think it just destroyed my spear. It's okay, I can make another spear and equip that. I'm pretty certain my axe got broke. Just need one string for that. Let's make string, that's a hammer. What else do I need for an axe? I need another sharpened rock. There we go. I think. There it is. Axe required. All right. I guess I could drink my water. And I'm just gonna kind of book it. I don't think it's been an hour, Skorg. Really show how deadly rabbits are? Yeah, no, and as I said, it's perfectly accurate to reality. Gather water. Okay, so now I have a clay. Whoa, sorry, goat. Jesus. I now need to light that fire. While I squint at my inventory. Did I use up my fire starter? I think I did. What the heck is a beggar tick? Good morning, Authority. You're also in luck. You're probably going to get that classical music stream tonight. Because I'm not doing another night stream tonight, I don't think. All right, well, I need one of these. Because my other one must have died. Do not have it attain a container attached to catch water. Do I need to pour it out? I'm not sure how to make that work. Because the wiki's not super clear on this, on how to actually make these guys work. To clean water. Chat, does anybody know how the heck you make those things clean water? Make some arrow shafts. Because the wiki just says I need to have a container filled with seawater and then light the fire. I had a container filled with seawater, and it insisted that I don't. A towel. And it's not like I can boil this on the fire. One empty one and one for clean water? Okay, well I have no access to clay. But even if I have an empty one. I need raw clay to do that. I need 2 tanned leather and 2 string to do that. So I have to murder more animals to do that? Right. I need to pour the water on it, but it tells me that there's... Okay, let's try that. Stone water still does not have a container attached. Oh, there we go. I see. Now that I've poured the water on it, I can attach the container. Then I can start the fire. All right, well, let's hope that by tomorrow morning that's fixed itself. Or worked itself out. Like, I'm staring at my inventory right now, and I know that I have food in my inventory. I just don't know where in my inventory. Unless they all went bad already. Which I have a hard time believing. Assuming there's something I do with the ash. Alright, well, whatever. We're just gonna sleep. Keep sleeping. Let's light that fire again. Oh, there's a giant rat from the looks of things. Typical, getting attacked in my sleep. Well, that'll get me some hides, hopefully. Dismantle that. Well, drop that and drop that. Let's do some late night cooking. Oh, I did have 2 of these guys. There we go. Now we have a fire again. Close all this. Looks like all I can make is a bandage, but I probably need that anyway. Well, now I've got some meat again. Let's make that fire nice and big. I mean, I'm figuring things out. One bit at a time. Having everything unlocked from the start and not having to worry about the game's dumb arbitrary unlocking mechanics is nice. Curious if the blood's gonna be in there in the morning. There we go. Whoa, there's a giant spider right next to me. And I missed. Please no poison. A delicate but strong piece of silk produced by the spider can be used as cordage. Detached container. So that's now desalinated water. And then I think if I put this on my fire and start a fire, I can purify it? I think. Maybe not. Well, screw it. Chug. And let's eat that cooked meat. And there we go. We survived the night. Not bad. We is starting to figure the loop out. Although I will be honest, there is part of me that is just wanting to play on real world the more of this I play, which I think is probably fair. All right, what are we sitting on right now? Make some string. Let's make a stitcher, which I'm assuming is used to heal me. Yep. Cooked spider meat. Let's try that twice. Make a pile of compost. Make a bark shield. Let's try and make us a bark shield. 4 tree bark and 2 string. Considering I can just, like, go knock down this remarkable spruce tree. It's giving me pine cones, currently. Four tree bark. So let's dismantle that. Tree bark. Dismantle that. That's 4 tree bark. I need 2 string. Get that dismantled. Get you dismantled. I like those deadfall traps. I do wonder how useful those are. Wiki's telling me I need to make a hoe, but I keep getting attacked at night, so frankly. Stone shovel, cactus needles. Also, this should be ordered in like order of importance. One sharpened rock and 2 string. Anyway, chat, I know that this isn't my usual shtick, but this is the Patreon game, so we gotta keep the chat moving a little bit. I might seem distracted, but I can totally babble the same way I normally do. Wooden tongs. I wonder if that's for like pulling stuff out of the fire. Cheers, Bastard. Can I get a round of beers? That's not a bad idea. I think I just need, what? Another piece of string. Oh, a snare. Designed to ensnare creatures in its slip knot. Let's try making one of those. I don't know where to place it or how to do that, but so chat, let's keep things simple. What's for dinner? I'm probably going to do pasta and roasted vegetables, which is what I've had the last few days, but it's been effective. Let's place my crappy snare. Maybe there will be something in it in the morning. I don't know how any of that works, but we'll find out. And there goes my axe. Cool. That's some pretty crappy item durability. So there's some weird perspective stuff going on here. There's a giant rat down there. Should probably kill it. Why do I have 4,000 skulls? That's a real good question, sir. That's difficulty? And my score and the number of turns? I don't know why it's listed as that. It seems kind of arbitrary and doesn't seem to make much sense. My knife fell apart. Boo. Hobo, I think the better question here is why don't you have 4,000 skulls? Exactly. Let's cook my meat. And this. Let's make another bandage. Why doesn't the UI stack things? You know, frankly, I don't care about this fucking island. Although, everything this game is doing is actively making me dislike the game. Alright. For better or for worse. More or less, most of this game's decisions just kind of make me squint and dislike the game. This game does so many things that I don't like. I almost hate playing it, but not really. Like, I want to like it. Like, I know that there's people who like this game, and... Like, it's one of those games where it's like, I see the appeal here, and I want to enjoy it. But what I'm having a hard time getting is why half of the design decisions were made. Like, it very much seems like there's a lot of stuff in here that was just kind of put here because it's things people would want, not necessarily because they're good for the game. Dislikeothon? Kind of. But not quite. Alright, let's light this fire. Like, it feels like I'm playing a game that a developer made for themselves that they don't care if people like it or not. That's what it feels like I'm playing. And I've played games like that, and often they're a weird mixed bag of it's cool, but, like, does so many weird things, it's hard to like it. I mean, I'm following the wiki, so it's probably taking me down the easy way. Bobtron, what up, dude? Someone's missing a hat. Hope you're doing well, Bob. But yeah, frankly, I don't care if I'm playing these your way. That's ideal as far as I'm concerned. It's a goat. But yeah, no, fucking fuck this stupid island. This is what I get for going on a 3-hour tour, I'm telling you. It's based on your low anatomy skill. It seems that Abby is uninjured. I mean, I could change that, but Need some assistance with that, Abby. I mean, isn't that literally every survival game ever made? You wander around looking for resource that you require and then die? Can I mug Abby? I have a feeling Abby would probably kill me. Speaking of water, I'm gonna get thirsty before I get my water. Whoa. What? Hardened tree resin. Okay. But it's one of those things where it's like, this game is also like $8, so I don't know, I can kind of forgive a lot of eccentricity, but it's like, it kind of falls into the, I'm not entirely certain why this exists. If you want a survival game that's stupid in depth, it's like, well, go play CDDA. If you kind of want a more realistic survival game, go play Unreal World, which I'm totally going to chuck onto the next month's Patreon game, by the way, alongside of Doom RL, and I'm not sure what the other one will be. Probably Dungeon Man's again, which was the current one. I'm going to eat my meat, although now I'm thirsty. I'm kind of hoping I just find some fresh water around here so I can just drink it. That or I can just grab that sharp rock and head back to base. Doom RL still exists, yeah. You can download it from the website. Can I talk to you? Oh, hey. You have an exceptional... You need 308 barter credit for this item. What the heck do you consider to be barter credit? Do you want some exceptional rocks? Where does it give me barter credit? Oh, okay. Here, I will give you all... You have written a note. Starvation. My bartering skill is raised to 1%. All right. 268 more barter credit. Remarkable animal claw. I am super confused. As to how the heck that's supposed to work. Can... Then it acts as cash? It seems like it, yeah. $253. Trade item for barter credit. Trade item for barter credit. I just want another container. I mean, I'll give you all of my garbage until hopefully I get enough barter credit. Have more sharp rocks. I got lots. I got sharp rocks for years. Here, have a knife. I can make one more. I can make another one of those. Those are easy. But I would really like that water container. I need 123 more. Yeah, we got this. Here, take my dismantled bone bits. This is very tedious. I need 42 more barter credit. All right, have a stick. Have another stick. There's a slime clump coming to me. I need 10 more barter credit. Have a fucking rock. There we go. Thanks for the water. Drink the water. Huzzah! Success. I did it. You know what? This game actually manages to be less tedious then? This is way... Thank you, B-Lug. This is way less tedious than Crown Trick, which was a game I was paid to play. I guess technically this is like Patreon sponsored, you know? Oh, hey. There's some ore right there. Heading back to town. But yeah, if you would like to vote on one of 3 games per month to pick to make me play, this is if you support my Patreon at $1 a month, you can get access to that. And this is this month's heading back to my fire pit. Happy? Ow. It's really hard to tell if they're in the tile next to me. Well. All right. Detach container. Pour. And then attach container. Then. All right. Well, then let's just figure out where the fuck am I? There it is. Let's just repeatedly fail this until it breaks. And then stoke the fire. And then stoke the fire. And stoke fire. And everything looks the same in this thing. Okay, I still have most of my axe left. By that, I mean not much of my axe left. Never mind, I don't have an axe left. Okay, cool. I guess I need to make an axe then. Which I need 1 string for. Can I make string? I failed. Now I made string. Now I have an axe again. Okay. Let's break down this tree. Okay. Let's dismantle this stuff. Just hack down another tree while I'm at it. Because the base must grow. Let's drop that. And drop that. And this is why I always state that Indoor Fortress mouse doesn't necessarily make things faster as much as you think they might. I need to sneeze. Yeah, here, returning to the place where I keep my arse warm. God. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I must be allergic to this game. Although this is going way better than it has in the past. God, fucking shitballs. All right. Let's start a fire. Burn things. Fuck. There we go. Now we have a bonfire. A raging fire. Now my nose is running because my... because I'm just like killing myself over here. All right, do I not have meat that I can cook? Probably should make a mortar and pestle. Copal resin, bone meal, tallow. I wonder if that's for making soap. For fuck's sake. Ah, I made a stone arrowhead. I can make arrowheads out of sharp rocks. Can make bullets, excuse me? Need feathers to make arrows. Huh. Well, I've got desalinated water, and I got pemmican, so I'm gonna eat the 2 pemmican. I'm gonna drink my water, and I'm asleep. There's a giant rat. Which I will carve. Yeah, I think I figured out the game loop. I think I figured this out. Stone spear spring, strings, sharpened rock. You know, if I had... Okay, here's another quality of life thing that I would really like. And what do you guys think about this, chat? If you had all of the materials for the item, like all of the individual things, I could just click on this and craft the materials separately instead of having to individually craft them. Because right now I have to make string, right? Then I need sharpened rocks. So then I have to go over here and I have to get me rocks. But like, if I already had the rocks in my inventory, it'd be real nice if it could just be like, oh, you already have this. Do you want to just make this? Instead of having to like individually go through and craft all this shit separately. You know what I mean? That would be really goddamn nice. If they could just let me do that. And there we go. Now we have a better spear. And now, oddly enough, I can't dismantle this spear that I already have, which I find very strange. Oh my god, is my jug decaying? Are you for real? Can I repair it? I don't think so. Oh boy. So I need to figure out how to get clay to make another jug. I mean, fortunately I have that water. Excuse me? So, who was asking earlier about other zombie games that are not CDDA? Found one. Wow, that hits hard. All right. Cool. I do kind of like this Explorer's Ghost thing, though. Just lets you go see your island. So I guess that's my current verdict on this game. I don't hate this game. I think as much as some people think I do, especially from the stream yesterday. I think that there's kind of a lot to like here. I think this game's neat, but my God, there's some things about this game that are just like head-scratchingly question marky. I do like this Explorer as Ghost, though. There's like a little wooden fort out here. That's kind of neat. What's this? So I'm just dead and I can't respawn now. There's a markable mushroom on that. That's interesting. Because I think the dev added boats to this recently. Like, it's very janky, but it's also, like, kind of cheap enough that I can kind of, like, understand why people would just kind of tolerate the jank. It's not the kind of game I would want to, It's not the kind of game I would want to, like, play with permadeath off, though. I feel like permadeath kind of makes the game interesting. But there's zombies, so I guess that's like a legitimate reason to have like pitfall traps and shit. So I guess if I were to do another run, I'd make a pitfall trap early to try and catch scarier enemies in. So chat, what do you guys think? Very much seems like super duper crafty heavy. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see more of this? Or should we call this a Patreon game of the month? It's kind of done. What do you think? Is this something you guys want to watch more of? This is up to you guys here. This is also to people on YouTube when this VOD goes up. You'd like to see me suffer a bit more? Is it enjoyable suffering? Because I'm okay with it. Like, I'm fine with playing this game. There's some fresh water. I'm learning, though, right now, just by flying around here. There's talc. More talc. Limestone. There's minerals inside of those big blocks. My top 3 gripes. The UX is made by a crazy person who thinks that everybody has a magnifying glass to use their UI. A lot of the combat feels not unfair. It just feels dumbly unfair. And a lot of the complexity is just tedium versus like interesting complexity. Like doing everything requires like 8 more clicks than it should. Those are my complaints. My main positive for the game is it's got what seems to be a kind of really in-depth survival system. My second main positive for the game is it's incredibly customizable. Like, I feel like I could probably make this game into something that's very enjoyable in the settings menu. I mean, it's not going to end up being as hardcore as it would be otherwise, but like even just allowing me to turn off the item unlocks is a cool thing, right? Like the default game, you have to build each item once to be able to build the next item on the list. Just being able to have everything unlocked from the start and just being able to craft any item makes a lot more logical sense to me and makes the game a lot more enjoyable. So the fact that I could just do that is cool. It is very, very, very grindy, yeah. But I'm okay with grind if the grind is interesting. The problem is the grind feels like tedium more than grind. I think I'm going to chuck Unreal World into the... next Patreon vote game. Because I own it on Steam. Might as well. So, those are kind of my 3 gripes and kind of my 3 positives. Oh, one positive about this game? It's $8. Like, this game's very cheap. Oh, I don't like the music. It's very repetitive, and I'm not a fan. It seems to just be linearly through quests, yeah. Oh, one thing that I like that it does, which I actually didn't look at all in that playthrough, is your character keeps a diary. So as things happen, your character actually writes down events that happen in order that they've happened. So you can actually like go back through and read the diary, which is kind of neat. Oh, interesting. I can just replay the exact same settings. Sorry, Austin. Not a fan of your music. I like the music, I just don't like the beat. Programming, design, web, and PR. Programming. Space Tech? What? Oh, that's their usernames, I guess. Art and design, programming, UX. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... It's not very accessible to someone with shitty eyes, as far as the UI goes. And I know chat has like expressed their concerns as well. The music is so simple it could be the backing for a mumble rap song. I think that's mostly the beat. I like the little like music-y stuff, but Your vote is bad? Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll wait a couple. I'll probably wait a week and give it another shot. Let my brain kind of think on it for a bit. You see, I'm totally fine with crafty if the crafting's interesting, right? Freeways? Yeah, I don't know, Authority. I feel like this game could grow on me as well. Yeah, or full release. Yeah, it's definitely early access. So, like, all of this stuff's open to change, right? But, like, I at the end of the day, like, for me, it's like, I'm not super positive, but I'm also not, like, overwhelmingly negative. I'm, like, somewhere balanced in the middle-y. But I think I'm gonna cool off with something we haven't done in a minute. Something we haven't done in a minute. Anybody who's around here a lot knows what's about to happen.